Do you know that the 10 richest people in the world control approximately a fortune of 1.2 trillion? Hi everyone, my name is James Lim from Stewardship Finance Academy. So Jessica, do you know that the 10 richest people in the world control approximately a fortune of 1.2 trillion? That wealth is equivalent to roughly 1.4% of the global economy. Amazon totals caps or spending 1 million a day for 3,000 years. In fact, it's almost double what was 2 years ago, which was around 663 billion. So today, we will look at 10 modern-day billionaires who stand out in their respective fields.
Are they the top 10 world's wealthiest people?
Not exactly. So you can easily find other YouTube videos that feature the 10 richest people in the world. Therefore, I will not list the 10 richest people. Instead, I will introduce you to the richest person in a given category, industry, or demographic. At first, I wanted to start by discussing the wealthiest people in history. The video, however, will be too long, so as a result, we will limit our discussion to the wealthiest people in the modern world. In another video, we can talk about the wealthiest people in history. All the information and figures presented in this video are from research conducted in August 2022. Number 1. The richest person on Earth. Elon Musk is the wealthiest person on the planet in 2022. The net worth of Elon Musk is estimated to be 254 billion. So Elon Musk is Tesla co-founder and CEO. Tesla, headquartered in Austin, Texas, is an automotive and clean energy company. So Elon Musk was born in South Africa and attended college in Canada before enrolling at the University of Pennsylvania, where he earned a bachelor's degree in physics and economics. At the age of 12, he developed a video game, a space fighting game, and sold it to a computer magazine for $500. Yup, while most kids his age are still busy playing on the playground and have no idea what is going on in the world, Elon Musk has created a video game and sold it to a company. So his first business venture was the creation of Jit2 in 1995, a company that provided maps and business directories to newspapers and was later sold to Compaq for $307 million. Elon Musk later founded X.com, which became PayPal, specialized in online money transfer. And then eBay bought PayPal in 2002 for $1.5 billion. Elon Musk then founded Space Exploration Technologies, SpaceX, in 2002 to make rockets more affordable. Elon Musk also runs a school called Extra, which is Latin word for to the stars, at the SpaceX headquarters. The school is attended by Elon Musk's children as well as the children of some SpaceX employees. Elon Musk founded Extra to provide his children with education that exceeds traditional school metrics on all relevant subject matter through unique project-based learning experiences. The children work in groups, and there's a strong emphasis on math, science, engineering, and ethics. There's no grading system at the school, by the way. Elon Musk has long fascinated by the possibilities of electric vehicles and became a key funder of Tesla in 2004, paving the way for his current role as CEO of the electric vehicle company. Words of wisdom from Elon Musk: when something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor. Number 2. The richest woman in the world. Francoise Bettencourt Meyers, chairwoman of L'Oreal, is the world's richest woman. She is the granddaughter of L'Oreal founder. Most of her fortune comes from her stake in L'Oreal, the largest cosmetic company with an estimated net worth of 74 billion. When her mother Lillian died at the age of 94, she inherited the share. Her mother was previously the richest woman in the world, so she also serves as a president of a family charitable foundation, which promotes French advancement in sciences and arts. Words of wisdom from Francoise Bettencourt Meyers: value your time by putting a price tag on it. Number 3. The world's richest man on the rise.
As in the person who makes the most money in a single year?
Yes. So among the richest people in the world, Gautam Adani saw his wealth grow faster than anyone else. So his net worth grew from 50.5 billion to 123 billion in just 1 year, making him the richest person in India and the 4th richest man in the world in 2022. So he is now as rich as Bill Gates.
Wow, 70 billion increase in 1 year. How did he do that?
So Adani net worth has risen dramatically in recent months as shares of Adani Group companies have soared. So the Adani Group is the largest thermal coal producer and largest coal trader in India. In September 2020, Adani acquired a 74% stake in Mumbai International Airport, India's 2nd biggest airport. He is now the country's largest airport operator. Gautam Adani was born in the western India state of Gujarat. He left college as a teenager and moved to Mumbai, where he worked in the diamond trade before returning to his home state. He got his start in international trade by importing the polyvinyl chloride, or we call it PVC, for his brother's plastic company. In 1988, he founded Adani Enterprises, the group's flagship company to import and export goods. In 1994, the Gujarat government granted Adani Enterprises permission to establish a port facility at Mandra port to handle its own cargo. So Adani saw the project's potential and decided to turn it into the largest commercial port in India. So he built railroads and roads connecting to the port by negotiating over 500 landowners across India so that to build this India's largest port. So Gautam Adani was kidnapped and held hostage for ransom in 1998. He was later released after the hostages were paid. During the 2008 Mumbai attacks, he was actually staying at the Taj Hotel, but he was eventually safe. So words of wisdom from Gautam Adani: either you sit on the piles of cash or you continue to grow.
Seems like he's always looking for more to increase and improve himself.
Yeah, as you can see, he involved in many industries, so you know that he's a man that like to learn and do not just dwell in where he is. He continue to look for opportunity to grow his influence and his wealth. Number 4, the richest person in crypto. Changpeng, the richest person in cryptocurrency, went from 0 to 65 billion in less than 5 years. So Changpeng is the founder and CEO of Binance, the largest cryptocurrency exchange in the world. He and his family relocated to Vancouver, Canada in the late 1980s. His father was a professor in China. So as a teenager, Zhao helped support his family by working a variety of service industry jobs, including flipping burgers in McDonald's. Zhao studied computer science at McGill University in Montreal, Canada. So after college, Zhao started working for the Tokyo Stock Exchange, developing software for matching trade orders. He also worked at Bloomberg Tradebook, where he was a futures trading software developer. In 2005, he moved to Shanghai, where he founded Fusion Systems, known for some of the fastest high-frequency trading systems for brokers. From 2013, he worked for various cryptocurrencies projects, including blockchain.info, and also served as OKCoin's Chief Technology Officer. In 2017, Zhao left OKCoin to launch a cryptocurrency exchange, Binance. He founded the company in July 2017. In less than 8 months, Zhao grew Binance into the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange by trading volume.
That's very fast. I thought it was founded like longer ago to be able to grow to such a big volume today.
Just within 8 months. That's incredible.
Impressive. Yeah.
He appears to enjoy using unusual marketing techniques. So Binance has run a number of promotions. One of them had received Lamborghini as a gift. So Zhao isn't interested in cars, but his company's marketing methods certainly have gotten a lot of attention. Words of wisdom from Zhao. When people say they don't like something, but they can't stop talking about it, you know it is good. Number 5. The wealthiest celebrity. Have you heard of George Lucas? So George Lucas, born in 1944, is the richest celebrity. His estimated net wealth is 5.6 billion. You may not know his name, but you probably know the film Star Wars. So he is the American film director, producer, and screenwriter who has created some of the most popular films in history. He wrote and directed the massively successful science fiction film Star Wars. So George Lucas attended junior college in Modesto, California, where his parents owned a stationery store, before transferring to the University of Southern California in Los Angeles. When in high school, he became interested in filmmaking. However, as a teenager, he was a car racing fanatic that time, until a near-fatal crash at the age of 18 convinced him to give up that sport. Though filmmaking was not his first choice after recovering, leaving the racing behind put him on the path to discovering his love for film. In 1971, he founded Lucasfilm, his production company, and makes his fortune through his films and merchandise. When Lucas was working on Star Wars, he struggled to get anyone interested in the project, and the actual production process was full of challenges that nearly brought the film to a stop several times.
The film, in fact, is excellent for a 1970s film.
Yes, indeed. So George Lucas had a vision for the film unlike any other. And the technology available at that time couldn't make it a reality. So Lucas founded Industrial Light and Magic, ILM, a special effects division of Lucasfilm that pioneered new technology that brought Lucas' vision to life and forever changed the way films were made. So ILM has been responsible for the stunning special effects in films such as, I'm not sure you heard of them, Back to the Future trilogy, Jurassic Park, the Harry Potter series, and many others since 1975. So George Lucas has stepped away from filmmaking since selling Lucasfilm to Disney in 2012 for 4.1 billion in stock and cash. So words of wisdom from George Lucas: the ability to speak does not make you intelligent. Number 6. The youngest self-made billionaire in the world. Alexandr Wang, a 25-year-old college dropout, is the world's youngest self-made billionaire according to Forbes in June 2022. So Alexandr Wang is the CEO of Scale AI, a company he co-founded in 2016 to help businesses use raw data for AI and machine learning. Scale AI assists businesses with the data preparation required for AI system training. So General Motors, PayPal, Toyota, SAP, Lyft, and the US military are among the companies that uses his company's technology.
These are all very big companies.
Yeah, that's why the company has now valued at 7.3 billion. That valuation was done in 2021. And he owns estimated 15% of Scale. Alexandr learned to code at a young age with the help of the internet.
So it was all self-learning.
Yes, self-learning. So Alexandr began working at an early age. Even before completing high school, he already received jobs offer from tech companies. So he was recruited into Silicon Valley after high school. He enrolled in a machine learning course at MIT because he wanted to learn more about the machine learning.
I noticed that the majority of the billionaires you mentioned either studied something related to technology like machine learning or computer science.
Yeah, you're observant. Machine learning is derived from computer science. Making prediction from data is a content of machine learning. Alexandr founded Scale AI with his friends Lucy Kuo in the summer following his first year in the university. When Alexandr first started Scale, he told his parents it was just something that he did for the summer. However, he never returned to the school. So words of wisdom from Alexandr Wang: if you know what you want to do, you don't need a college degree. All that is needed is having good skills.
Yeah. I think it's quite relevant in this day and age. Like digital skills are very much highly sought after. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to get a degree in order to acquire those skills.
Yeah. I mean, many people might feel that they haven't attended uni, or they have attended uni but they take to the wrong course. But I think, yeah, it doesn't matter. If you know what you want and you know what you can offer to the world, you can still polish that skill, make it very good until that people come for you for the solutions. Number 7, the youngest female self-made billionaire. At the age of 34, Rihanna has become the youngest female self-made billionaire in America, with a staggering net worth of $1.4 billion. So her full name is Robin Rihanna Fenty. Born in 1988, Barbadian pop and R&B singer who became a worldwide star in the early 21st century. According to Forbes, she is also the first to become a billionaire from Barbados, her homeland. Not just that, she is also the only woman under 40 to be on Forbes' list of female billionaires in the US in 2022. Many people do not know Rihanna actually received military training in Barbados. She was an army cadet in sub-military program Barbados. Rihanna thrives on several business ventures. She is a Fenty Beauty co-owner and has a 30% stake in her lingerie line, Salvage X Fenty. In 2019, Rihanna became the first woman to create an original fashion line with the luxury fashion house LVMH. In 2020, the cosmetics company she co-owns with LVMH generated more than $550 million in revenue. The majority of her fortune is invested in the fast-growing cosmetic company. Rihanna also broke multiple Guinness World Records, including most consecutive years of UK #1 singles, female artists with most US #1 singles in a year, and most digital #1 singles in the US. So words of wisdom from Rihanna: let go of the things that make you feel dead. Life is worth living. Number 8, the youngest billionaire.
Isn't the youngest billionaire Alexandr Wang, the one you mentioned earlier?
So although Alexandr Wang is the world's youngest self-made billionaire, he's not the world's youngest billionaire. So according to Forbes, the youngest billionaire is only 19 years old and worth $2.1 billion. So Calvin David Lehmann was born in Germany in 2003. He became the world's youngest billionaire after his father gave him a stake in a German drugstore chain DM Doserimark. Gunther Lehmann is Calvin Lehmann's father. He invested in the DM drugstore, acquiring 50% stake in the business. So Gunther gave Calvin David ownership of his 50% DM stake in 2017. Doserimark is Germany's largest and most successful drugstore chain. Since 1973, the empire has been expanding. So the drugstore generates approximately $12 billion in annual revenue. Neither Lehmann nor his father are active in the business. Almost nothing is known about this young billionaire. He's not active on social media. So Calvin David and his father have maintained a low profile as there's not much information available about them on the internet.
So it appears that he is rich because of an investment his father made that turned out to be very profitable.
Yes. Number 9, the most innovative billionaire. So who is the most creative and successful business mind of today? So the most innovative billionaire goes to Jeff Bezos.
I thought it would be Elon Musk with all his technology ventures.
Well, actually, you're correct. You're not wrong. Both Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk are ranked first in this category. So as we have already discussed Elon Musk, we will now talk about Jeff Bezos. So the ranking is based on research conducted by business school professor Jeff Dyer, Nathan Furr, and Mike Hendron to assess 4 essential leadership qualities of top founders and CEOs. The 4 characteristics are as follows: Number 1, media reputation for innovation. Number 2, social connections. Number 3, track record for value creation. And number 4, investor expectations for value creation. So Jeff Bezos was born in New Mexico, United States. When he was born in 1964, his mother, Jesslyn Giles Jorgensen, was barely 17 years old and was a junior in high school. Fortunately, she was permitted to return to school under strict conditions and managed to graduate. Jesslyn later divorced Jeff Bezos' biological father, Ted Jorgensen, after less than a year of marriage. So his biological father was a circus performer. So Jeff Bezos was just over a year old at that time. So Jesslyn struggled to make ends meet while working as a secretary, and at one point didn't even have enough income to afford a phone. Determined to make life better for her and her son, she enrolled in college classes with professors who permitted her to bring her infant along. So it was there she met her future husband, Mike Bezos, a Cuban immigrant who would give Jeff Bezos his last name and step in as his father. So Jeff Bezos started his first business while still in high school. So he established an educational summer camp for 4th, 5th and 6th graders, charging $600 per person. So Jeff Bezos worked at several financial firms on Wall Street in New York City after graduating from Princeton University with a degree in computer science and electrical engineering.
Computer science again.
Yeah. So Jeff Bezos rose through the ranks to become the financial firm's youngest vice president in 1990, but left 4 years later to launch Amazon, an online bookstore. So as the founder and CEO of Amazon, Jeff Bezos has played a critical role in the growth of e-commerce. Under his leadership, Amazon grew to become the largest retailer on the internet and the model for internet sales. As of August 2022, Jeff Bezos' net worth has surpassed 150 billion, making him the world's second richest person. According to Vijaka, Jeff Bezos earned approximately 8.99 billion per month, 2.25 billion per year, or 321 million per day, based on July 2021 figures.
Even the daily figure is so high.
Yeah, so you can see some people can be really rich. So the concept of billionaires for normal people is hard to comprehend that amount. Mackenzie Bezos, Jeff Bezos' former wife, also played a big part in founding of Amazon during its early years. After 25 years of marriage, he and his wife divorced in 2019, and he gave her a quarter of his then 16% Amazon stake, which was worth about 38 billion at that time. So Jeff Bezos sold 8.8 billion in Amazon stock in 2021 and also gave some shares away. He now owns slightly less than 10% of the company.
Does he have other investments?
Of course. So all rich people have more than one investment. Jeff Bezos also has significant holdings in more traditional investments such as real estate, as well as a large number of shares in other well-known companies. So aside from Amazon, Jeff Bezos also founded Blue Origin, a privately funded rocket ship company, in 2000. So Jeff Bezos and 3 others boarded the New Shepard spacecraft on July 20, 2021, completing Blue Origin's first successful crew flight to the edge of space. Words of wisdom from Jeff Bezos: if you can't tolerate critics, don't do anything new or interesting. Number 10, the most generous billionaire. Last but not least, Warren Buffett, also known as the Oracle of Omaha, is one of the world's most successful investors with a net worth of more than 100 billion. He's the richest person in finance and investments and the 5th richest person in the world. Not all billionaires amass wealth solely for their own benefit. According to the Forbes articles, America's Top Givers 2022, Warren Buffett is also the most generous billionaire. Warren Buffett is the most generous philanthropist, having pledged to give away more than 99% of his fortune. Much of his 46 billion in giving has gone to the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, which has used it to fund poverty and healthcare initiatives in developing countries, as well as education in the United States. Along with Bill and Melinda Gates, Warren Buffett co-founded the Giving Pledge in 2010. He has also donated billions of dollars to 4 charities founded by his 3 children and late wife. Warren Buffett began investing at a young age. When he was 11 years old, he purchased his first stock. When it comes to investing, we have to start early because of the power of compounding effect.
11 years old is very young.
Yeah, 11 is very young, but you know, that also shows that it's important to start investing early.
Definitely.
So Warren Buffett applied to Harvard Business School but was denied admissions. He then attended Columbia Business School, where he met his mentor Benjamin Graham, who was also known as the father of value investing. So talk about value investing. In SFA, we specialize in turning beginners to competent value investors. People come to us when they want a complete start to finish investment education, a mentor to guide them step by step, and to build self-confidence in deciding which stocks to invest in. So if you want to know more, click one of the links in the description. The easiest way perhaps is to book a free consultation slot with our advisors, and our advisor will be able to answer your questions. Back to Warren Buffett. People will pay a lot of money to eat lunch with him, right? Warren Buffett has held an annual fundraiser since 2000s, auctioning off a charity lunch with him on eBay. Do you know how much people will pay just to have lunch with him?
I don't know, maybe a couple millions.
Reuters published a list of successful bidders in the auctions. In 2022, an anonymous bidder was so eager to meet Warren Buffett that the person paid 90 million just to have lunch with him.
Just for a lunch for maybe a couple hours. That must be one of the most expensive lunch ever.
I believe so. It's the most expensive lunch in the world. And in fact, it's also the highest bid throughout this auction's history from 2000 to 2022. So although Warren Buffett has over 1.7 million followers on Twitter, he has only 7 published tweets, and none of them were written by him. So he told CNBC that his friend talked him into getting a Twitter account, and while the friends posted a few things, he never tweeted anything himself. So when asked what his secret to success was, Warren Buffett pointed to a stack of books and said, "Read 500 pages like this every day. This is how knowledge operates. It accumulates much like compound interest." So that's all we have for today. I'm confident that we can learn a lot more from these billionaires. If any of them have ever inspired you, please leave a comment so that we can be inspired as well. Before you go, remember to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel so that valuable videos like this will be sent to your feed. Alright, so keep learning and be inspired.